Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Friday, April 28th, 2023, day 2475 on the road, and we're in Huntsville, Alabama. After a full year of preparations and months of travel, Alaska was almost finished. For us, at least. In Victoria, we left summer comforts behind for a solo North Country expedition. Due to our age and the physical demands of the journey, we knew this would be our first and last road trip to this latitude. Surprising fact: seniors overlanding to Alaska is rather common. We shared the road with countless people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, some with disabled and handicapped permits. If you're following our story, you know this journey is not a piece of cake. Nevertheless, the pullouts are full of Olive Garden patrons, some on motorcycles, some with walkers, and they're not coming all this way for the bingo trail. Neither old age or the Alaska Highway is for sissies. But, all things considered, viewing glaciers from inside a warm and cozy RV helps you to forget about Volkswagen-sized potholes, wet weather, and limp imported lettuce. It truly is the great American road trip. At this point, our cold weather duds were showing wear. Our fingers ached from hand-washing socks, which took days to dry. And though Jim was feeding us like we were on the Orient Express, we were starving for fresh leafy greens and rejoicing over every scrap of sunshine the tundra mercifully tossed in our direction. Sunshine, fresh food, these fundamental California comforts, along with our 432 travel hack and common sense danger avoidance, took a back seat to the forces of polarity. We continued north. The signs were undeniable. As the land extended the last fruits of summer and wood piles reached the porch rafters, tourist season was winding down and hunting season was ramping up. Still, our hard-earned Alaska ambitions hadn't run out of steam. We were in a stranglehold with nature. Cold and wet laid claim to every sanguine hide of man and beast. Yeah, well, Alaska would have to work for it. We were armed up to the solar panels with tactical defenses, such as habanero mocha lattes. Time was a-wastin', and we had things to do, places to go, sled dogs to see. Hey, what could go wrong? As we turned on to Portage Glacier Road, heading toward Whittier, the reclusive sun made a rare appearance. The autumnal fog had lifted, the salmon were running, and we felt like the only humans in Alaska who actually buy fish. We settled in at beautiful Willowa Campground and discussed what to do with this unexpected gift of a spectacular day in this wonderland of outdoor opportunities. Should we hike the Trail of Blue Ice, kayak on Portage Lake, take in the natural wonders of Portage Glacier, or should we just go drink beer at Girdwood Brewing Company? Well, it seemed like the right decision until the next morning when we woke to a steady rain which never let up. Over the next 4 days, we tried to claw back lost opportunities, but to no avail. Whittier, named in honor of Quaker abolitionist and poet John Greenleaf Whittier, in a nod to his poem Snowbound, is the rainiest place on Earth, where most residents live in an abandoned military bunker. At Girdwood Brewing Company, we began to sense the mettle of this unique community. Pico was received like a celebrity. cute little non-working dogs are a rare sight in Whittier. There are no veterinarians, we were warned. Constant rain didn't cause Whittier folk to miss a beat with their outdoor recreations. But when times get tough, we turn to food. Jim made the best of our bunkering and beauty time by using our smoked and dried wild Alaska salmon to wamp up the best chowder I have ever laid lips on. Okay, enough with the regret. It's just more water under the flooded-out bridge. We rinsed out our socks and moved on, through hill and over dale, to the adorable village of Talkeetna. This is the traditional land of the Dena'ina-ethnanan, the mountain people who have dwelt and hunted here for thousands of years. The name Talkeetna is derived from a word that literally means food is stored in river, which aptly describes the culture's idyllic lifestyle and practical nature. Until 1905, when gold was discovered in Cache Creek in the Dutch Hills, triggering the railroad from Anchorage to Fairbanks in 1917, just before the pandemic of 1919 hit, reducing the population to less than 60 souls. Things were rough until the summer of '63, when the village was named the perfect spot on the continent to view the total eclipse of the sun, by way of the newly developed Talkeetna Spur Road. The village rolled out the floral carpet, brought out the handcrafted folk art, and fired up the grill. Visitors fell in love. A small tourist industry was born. We stayed in the charming and quiet Talkeetna Camper Park right in the village, a perfect location for taking short walks for coffee, lunch, dinner, a brew, or a snack. Talkeetna is a sanctuary, a place to cozy up and shake off the harsh realities of the wilderness life. I'm not ashamed to say that I sang love songs to the electric dryer. Only you can make these socks feel right. Only you and you alone can fluff them like you do. If I could have folded and tucked that sweet town into our linen drawer, we would have taken it with us. But for practical purposes, we will always hold Talkeetna in our hearts. On to Denali. Thank you for joining us at Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. For more info, check out our travel maps and facts. Okay, that's it for now. Safe and happy travels. Until next time.